guys, today we are doing a new chapter. Yay, chapter 5. You have made it through chapter 4 with all those awful train word problems. We're doing 2 sections today because the first one's really easy and the second one's pretty easy as well. It's on page 182, inequalities and addition and subtraction. So the first thing you need to do is you're going to put this in your notebook. So if you can look over here. First of all, what does inequality mean? It has equal, so it's not equal. That's what an inequality is. Something that's not equal. We can say x equals 5, but then we can say x is greater than 5. Well, it doesn't equal 5, it's greater than 5. So this little sign, you know that means less than. The big mouth of the alligator is always going to what's more. This means greater than. So this means not equal to. So if you see an equal sign with a line through it, that's not equal to. This is less than or equal to. This is going to be very important in this chapter. So if it's got a little line under it, it means less than or equal to. And this means greater than or equal to. So the first problem in the first sections that we have, I have 3 problems here. The first one says x is greater than or equal to -3, and it says to graph that. Well, what does that mean? So let's think of some examples of what x could be. Could x be 5? Would that work? 5 greater than or equal to -3? Yeah, 5's greater than or equal to -3. Could it be 7? 7 is greater than or equal to -3. Could it be -3? Is -3 greater than or equal to -3? Yes, -3 works. Could it be -5? Is -5 greater than or equal to -3? No. So let me show you how to graph this. You're going to go to -3, which is right here. You're going to put a circle, and when it has a line under it, if I just left it as an open circle, that means it is not equal to that. However, because it's greater than or equal to, I'm going to color in the circle. So you're going to have a big dot at -3. And then decide where it goes. X is going to be greater, so greater is that way. Everything that goes greater is that way, and everything that's less is that way. So you actually color in your line like that, okay? So that would be x. That is the graph of x is greater than or equal to -3. Down here it says graph x is not equal to 2. So we're going to put a circle at 2. If it's not equal to 2, that means it's equal to everything but 2. So we're going to color this way, and we're going to color this way, but you don't color in the 2. Down here we have 2 things. X is greater than 5, and x is less than or equal to -2. So the first thing you're going to do is find 5. If x is greater than 5, you're coloring that way, and it's an open circle because there's no line under here. So 5 is not included, so that means x is all that way. And then x is less than or equal to -2. You're going to find -2, put a circle. This time I'm coloring in my circle because it could be equal to -2, and I'm coloring that way. So that's how you graph that one. So the next section, that's all you have to do in the first, you're going to do 11 through 31 on page 184, and you're just doing the graphs. For the next section, x plus 7 is less than 8. This is an inequality, so now we have to solve it. You solve it just like you're solving an equation. Subtract 7 from both sides, and then you get x is less than 1. So if I was going to graph that, I would find 1. Would it be open? Or, you know, I'd put all my numbers on, put my circle at 1. X is less than, it goes that way, and it's going to be an open circle. Okay, so if I had to graph that, that's how I would graph that. Y plus 2 does not equal 30. You're just going to solve this just like you would an equation. Y equals 20, does not equal 28. So when you graph it, you're going to find 28, put an open circle, and then color everything in. Okay, you actually only have to graph 5 problems in this section. Okay. X is less than 6. X minus 6 is greater than or equal to 12. Solve it like an equation. You're going to get x is greater than or equal to 18. When you graph that, find 18. I'm going to have a closed circle because there's a line under it. Greater than means I go that way. There you go. That's your graph. So again, you're only going to be graphing 5 problems in the second section. The whole first section that you do is all graphing. So you're going to do page 184, 11 through 31, page 187, 1 through 19, all. Only graph numbers 1 through 5. It's in the directions. Just follow the directions. You should pretty much finish this by the end of class, and I will be checking. Thank you.